What's going on, guys? Matty here. You're watching another episode of Field Tested. So for a couple weeks, you guys have been asking me to review a couple soft cases, something that's not going to break the bank too bad, and so I picked out my top 3 favorites. Some of them they still make, some of them they don't, but you can still find them online for people that are selling them used, like Archery, eBay, Amazon, that kind of stuff. But before we get into it, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Adventures Archery. They're a mom and pop archery shop in Tampa and Lakeland, Florida, where I live. This is their shop, and all the products that I review are there, so I'd like to thank them for letting me use their shop and products. But enough with the chit chat, let's get into it. So the first case I want to review is the Easton Workhorse. Don't worry, guys, they make this in other colors, so don't be freaking out about the fundament inside of you. But this case is going for around $100. You can probably find it online a little bit cheaper. I'll list a link in the description below of where I find this guy at the cheapest. But you guys can fit up to a 35-inch axle bow in this guy. It's got a very nice grip. It's cushioned, and I don't know what kind of material they use, but you can tell it's high quality, so it's not going to rip or fade on you or anything like that. Also, it's not just a flat, squishy, soft case either. Up top, up here, and then on the edges right here, it's got some kind of, I'm not sure if it's cardboard or some kind of material that's holding it together. So one, you get a little bit of cushion where it's needed most at the bottom corners, but it also helps it keeps its shape and everything like that. But on the inside, you have a bunch of space. So as I open it up in here, it's hard to see on camera. You have a lanyard strap so you can hook it around your shoulder. You have a big mesh pouch right here, and then you also have a complete covered zip-up pouch that you can stick your rangefinders, your releases, your bowstring wax, whatever you got laying around. That way it's not flopping around in your case. Another thing I really like about it is it's got a lot of pockets on the outside. So up front right here, I just unzipped this guy, and it's got pouches on the side, pouches in here. It's got a mesh pouch here as well, and another pouch here. And as you can tell, it zips up very easy one hand, and it's got a big arrow case right here, so you can hold your arrows, maybe some nocks, whatever other items you want to. But this is number 3 on my chart that I recommend. I really like this guy, and I sell it to a lot of customers. But on to the next one. This is the Field-Tek case by SKB. I really like this guy because it has a lot of pockets. I'm a very organized guy, so I like to have, my binoculars in this pouch, my rangefinder in this pouch, my release in this pouch, my wax in this pouch, and I know where everything is, and it's not just bundled up in one pouch. So with this guy, it has a ton of pockets. As you can see, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here, 6 tube magnetic things on the side. So you have 7 pouches on the outside. This is my personal case that I use for my triax. But one issue I don't like is when you get to the inside, these straps aren't flexible, okay? So you have 3 straps on the inside. You have a strap here, you have a strap in the middle, and you have a strap over here. What I don't like is these straps are sewn into the bow, or into the case, and with my short 28-inch axle triax, these straps on the side, they have to weave through the cams, which I kind of don't like it. It just doesn't suit me very well. It may suit you guys very well. But this guy goes around the grip fine, but it does kind of pinch up and kind of extend, and it's kind of hard to see on camera, but if you guys ever get one in person, you'll know and understand. But that is the only complaint I have about this guy. Another thing I don't like about it as well, it doesn't have the foam cardboard stuff to keep that shape or protection, but I baby my bows a lot, and they usually sit around in my office, so that didn't bug me too well about it. But it also comes with a strap as well, so you can put it on your shoulder. I just don't have it on this one because I just carry it by the handle, but this handle is more durable. It's got a nylon grip to it, and it also has a kind of a rubber handle to it. Very durable. I really like it. Very comfortable when I'm carrying it around. But as far as the front pockets right here, it's got a Velcro strap. That's where I keep my release. It's got two zip-up mesh pieces right here. I have an extra wrist sling in here. I have a bigger pouch, mesh pouch right here as well. I just have some HHA parts and paperwork. And same thing on the other side. It's got another big one right here. I got a stabilizer and some Tacticam stuff in here. And then it has a smaller pouch right here. I got my bow wax, I got my Allen wrench, I got my arrow puller, all that good stuff in there. I have nothing in these magnetic pouches right here, but I do keep my arrows in here, and then also in here as well I keep all my arrow prep stuff. So whether it's extra wraps, extra vanes, extra super glue, or fletch tight if I have to fletch some arrows while I'm on a hunt, that kind of stuff. So like I said, a lot of pockets. I like a lot of pockets. This thing's light, and the only complaint I have is the straps on the inside don't work well for short bows. But last but not least, on to the next one. So eventually all good things come to an end, and my favorite case that I've ever had as far as soft case is the GamePlan Gear case. Okay, I really like this guy. I don't know why they stopped making it. I think the business or the company went out of business, but if you can find these guys on like Archery Talk, Amazon, eBay, Let Go, Facebook, whatever, definitely pick one of these guys up. It is the most durable, most pockets ever seen on a case. It's got a strap that comes with it. I left this one on. On the outside, it's got that hard cardboard foam stuff all the way around it. So unlike the Easton one where it's only 3 spots, this guy is all the way around, so it gives a good shape and good protection on your bow. But as you can see, if I hold it up, you have your arrow pouch right here. You got some extra mesh stuff right here where I keep my extra vanes and wraps and stuff like that. You have 1, 2, 3 big pouches right here. This is where I'll keep a release, usually a rangefinder, and usually something else in here that I'll find. And you have stuff on the back. So you have 2 more big pouches and another mesh, two mesh zip-up pouches right here. So there's plenty of space for you to hold pretty much everything you need in one case. And not to mention on the inside, to me it has the best straps on the market. Now this is where I keep my Creed XS, but the case comes with these guys right here. I don't know if it's hard to see on camera, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these Velcro straps. And what it does is they Velcro on, and they look like this, guys. So these guys are just 2 foam pad things, and you can crunch them up around your limb, around your sight, around your grip, and then it has a Velcro piece right here that wraps around and secures it down. And then there's Velcro on the outside that's going to hook onto the foam on the inside, and now it's Velcroed down. I really like it because I can customize where I want my anchor points to be held at. And you know, at first I was a little worried. I was like, oh, you know, that Velcro is going to wear out after a little while, but it really hasn't. I've used this guy for like 2.5 going on 3 years now. Always Velcro coming on, Velcro coming off, and I can say the Velcro really hasn't weakened at all, and I really like it. I really wish they kept making this case, but unfortunately they don't. So like I said, pick it up if you find one online. Adventures was selling it for around like $115, I think. That's when they were brand new and coming out. I'm sure you can find them much cheaper now. But yeah, you can just take this guy and just take all these straps right here, push it down onto the foam, and you're good to go. And now you can't see on camera right now, but you have 4 more big compartments that you can hold more stuff. It's got too many pockets actually, because half of them aren't filled, but that's what I like. Very durable, very light. And that's my review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, leave them in the comments below. I try and get to all of you guys, but there's a lot of them and I have a full-time job, so it gets tough. But I'm going to be crunching out a bunch of videos for you guys soon. I have a PSC review on the way, release, rest, targets. But keep coming in with the comments and suggestions, and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. But I appreciate the love and join the chase.